Welcome back to the Dune Report. Today's Dune Report Showcase is going to be on a 1972 Bronco that has been rebuilt. And I got the owner right here with me. This is Steve right here. He's the one that put all the effort into it. And Steve, so tell me a little bit about this 1972 Bronco and how you built it.
Well, about 21 years ago, we found this thing down in Kentucky, and it was a $400 piece of junk, and it was absolutely destroyed. So I drug it home, and my dad and I, we started on it, and 5 weeks later, we had it good enough to where we could bring it to the sand dunes up here at Silver Lake. And it didn't look like much, but it was dependable, and we brought it up here and had a blast with it. So in 2000, we had it all painted and everything, and it looks like it does today. This is the way it was in 2000. And it has a Ford 5-liter aluminum head, roller cam motors, roughly 340 horsepower, and automatic transmission. And it's got the Dana 44 front, Ford 9-inch rear, got the James Duff double shocks and everything on it.
What gears did you say you're running in it?
Run 411 rear ends in it, 411 differentials in it.
Excellent. I tell you what, this is a beautiful Bronco, that's for sure. Now, walk me through a little bit of the inside here. Obviously, they didn't come stock with the roll cage here.
Yeah, some friends of mine had a fabrication shop, and they built this roll cage for me, and it's tied into the frame. So if, for heaven's sakes, if we roll this thing over, we're not going to get hurt. It's actually attached to the frame. And,
nice.
It has the original seats in it, but they've been redone, and I put this console in here. It's actually out of a Ford Windstar, but it works out really well. And
yeah, it does fit really nicely in there.
And obviously I don't have a radio, because we don't need one when you're up here having fun.
I agree with that.
We did the inside with like a bed liner material, like a rhino lining, and that works out really good because you can hose it out, and it never wears out, so it works out really well. This particular Bronco it has what they call a fiberglass tub. There was a company in Ohio who made Bronco bodies, Jeep bodies, and Scout bodies, and it's fiberglass from the firewall back, but we use all original Ford steel hood and fenders and tailgate to make it like it is. Nice thing about it, you never have to worry about rust ever again. So it works out really well.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your history. What did you used to do?
I was a Ford parts man for 32 years in Southwest Ohio, and then in 2007 I moved down to Nashville and went to work for a construction company, and I've been down there ever since. We used to come to the sand dunes every year, and when I went to Nashville, it was just too far to come. So this year here, though, it's been 15 years since I've been here. So this year here, we went ahead and made the trip, and here I am, and I'm so glad I made the trip. I'm a well-traveled person. I'm 64 years old, and this is one of the funnest places I have ever vacationed in my life. I would come here every week if I could. This is just the greatest place.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So out of the dunes, I mean, obviously there's a drag strip, there's the Sunset Hill, there's down by the beach. What's your favorite part of the dunes?
Golly, I have to say it's the hills. It's just the thrill of getting up to the top and flying down the other side. I love the drag strip too. It's fun too. There's a place over here that they call like the Bowl, I think, and it's short hills, but they're really steep, and there's trees, and that's a blast doing that because you kind of weave through the trees and try to make it up the hill, and it's extremely fun too. That's probably my funnest part, is that part over there.
Oh, that is awesome. All right, you had mentioned the horsepower of the motor. What are you running horsepower?
It's probably between 340 to 350 horse. Ford sells a motor like this combination as a crate motor, and I think they advertise them as 340 horse, and this one duplicates it almost exactly.
Okay.
I built it myself from parts in accordance with what they were selling as a complete crate motor.
Excellent.
I have a mechanical background, and my dad was a Ford mechanic, and this was like the last big project he and I worked on. So that's why I've got it 21 years. This is my 6th Bronco, and I'll keep this one till I die.
There you go. Now, you talked about the paint. So how long has this paint actually been on here? 21 years. 21 years, and...
Or 20 years, I'm sorry. The Bronco's been done 21. Paint's been done 20 years. It's got PPG. That's a Ford color. It's true blue. They used it on a lot of their pickup trucks.
Okay. Yes. I mean, it's like flawless. I love it. It's a beautiful looking color. That's for sure. Okay, well, that about sums up the talking portion. So we're gonna go and drive this thing around and see what it can do.